Well, there's a parenting alert this morning. We're talking emotional feeding, the common practice of parents who reward their kids with comfort food. Well, a new study shows this may actually lead to emotional eating later in life, and that, of course, can lead to weight gain. And joining us this morning to talk more about it, clinical psychologist Dr. Stacey Dunn. Great to see you. Thanks for coming. Okay, we're all guilty of it, right? It's like you did great on a test. Let's go get some ice cream. We're constantly rewarding them with food, right? If you're good in the store, I'll get you a cookie, right?
And Amy, the real problem comes when we are trying to help them with their negative emotions, when they don't feel happy or good, by giving them food then. That's an even bigger problem. Because we're kind of dismissing feeling bad by trying to patch it up and alleviate whatever concerns they have, and replacing those feelings that we have to learn to cope with because they're part of life. And then they learn, you know what, when I'm not feeling so great about something, a cupcake is perfect. And then it changes from emotional feeding, that we're trying to make them feel better because it makes us feel bad when our children are hurting. And then we pass that along to them. The longitudinal study looked at 4- and 6-year-olds and found that when they were fed to deal with their negative emotions, they became more likely to emotionally eat when they were 8 and 10 years old.
It's fascinating to me how eating ties into so much psychologically. You'll hear adults say this all the time. When I get stressed or I'm worried about something, I eat. And I'm on the opposite spectrum. When I'm stressed or worried about something, I can't. I'm not hungry. But so we all have that connection to food in some way, don't we?
We do. And it's all the same. It's emotional avoidance, right? It's the inability to deal with being uncomfortable. And so if we're sad or we're stressed, we're not dealing with it head on. And so to deal with your own emotional eating does such wonders for parenting, because if you yourself haven't learned to face your emotions, you don't know how to model that for your kids. So when you're raising your children, paying attention to things like mindfulness and emotion coaching for children is so essential, to be able to teach them that it's okay to be disappointed and feel that. And it's okay as a parent to see your child struggle a little bit. That's what builds resilience, not just making everything better for them.
So what do we need to be doing to try to encourage a more healthful atmosphere? So they come to you and, Mom, I had a really tough day. Okay, we're going to talk it out. And we're not going to talk it out over ice cream, right?
Exactly, exactly. The food becomes food, and the real reward is spending time together, not the, and you know what, when we are really engaged in emotional eating, it's never healthy foods like, oh, Amy, having a bad day, here's some carrots.
So true.
Let's have a pile of carrots together. That's going to make you feel better. No.
You can dip it in some ranch. That would make it better.
But it tends to be high-fat, high-sugar foods, right? So, and a healthy relationship with emotions and foods just comes from exposure, not using one to get the other to go away. And so learning how to talk about emotions instead of trying to say, oh, you'll be fine. Oh, don't be ridiculous. Everything's going to work out. Let's go have something to eat. It starts young, and it's okay. A lot of people are critical of this study because they don't like studies that blame parents. But I look at it differently. I don't look at it as blame. I look at it as empowerment. That if you can recognize, hey, I'm an emotional eater, and now I'm an emotional feeder. How am I going to break that cycle? Well, I'm going to first really become aware that I need to become more comfortable with my emotions, and when my children are upset, stop trying to make it go away. Instead, lean into it. Let's talk about it. It's okay to feel bad. It usually passes. But when you engage in like overeating or any other behaviors that as adults we do to avoid our feelings, then you deal with the consequences of that. Weight gain, obesity, diabetes, all those negative consequences that could be avoided if you learn how to just deal with feeling whatever it is you're feeling instead of trying to stuff it down.
That is amazing advice. Dr. Stacey Dunn, thank you so much. Psychology Today is where they should go, right? Great to see you. Thank you so much. All right.